and distinguished panelists for the session. Well, our Shastra said that all knowledge is meant and to be applied to live in harmony with nature, and not with a spirit to conquer nature. And we have been trying to conquer nature and creating problems for ourselves. The nature reacts in an adverse way. Gandhiji said, there is enough for everybody to meet one's needs, but there is not enough to meet anybody's greeds. So this is how we have changed our lifestyles, which were environmental friendly, to lifestyles which have become environmental inimical. I go to a hotel room, open TV, go to bathroom, TV is on. I come back, I make a automatic switch to open the window, and I'm using everywhere energy and wasting energy. So making life comfortable does not mean that we have become happier. Probably we have become more pleasure-seeking. So the tragedy is the society, the evolving, economically growing society is confusing continuously between happiness and pleasure. We are all seeking pleasure. And it is only last 300 years that we have become pleasure seekers. Society existed from millennia, from last so many, almost from 1.2 million years when the human being came in on the surface of the earth. People are living in tundra and people are living in Sahara. Adaptation we have forgotten about. People adapt to changing environments. Environment will always be, can be tolerated and can be lived with. Environmental changes, we have created a problem for ourselves by our pleasure-seeking living styles. So there is continuous need of change of lifestyles again. There are enough and lots of environmental management protection measures, right from mining to probably using fuels, transforming fuels to different fuels. There are enough, as we have heard, there are quite a bit of methodologies available to manage environmental damages which occur from first stage of exploration to probably end use, and the fossil fuel creates finally carbon dioxide. And the major challenge is how to manage carbon dioxide. Nitrogen oxide and sulfur oxides can be washed off, can be controlled much easier way. Carbon dioxide is very difficult to control. And probably some kind of a quantum thinking process has to be involved if we have to shift, if we have to use carbon dioxide as a resource rather than carbon dioxide as an environmental damaging gas. Carbon dioxide can be used as a resource. Nature is converting carbon dioxide to carbohydrates, to proteins automatically. But since we are away from nature, we are not using it. We are creating more problems, creating inequilibrium in nature by bringing out excess carbon dioxide, something like 42 billion tons per annum. So I would like to be with Dr. Ola, a Nobel laureate from the United States, who said that we have to have something beyond hydrocarbons, or with hydrocarbons, how to overcome carbon dioxide problem. He converts carbon dioxide into a fuel, carbon dioxide directly converted with hydrogen to methanol or dimethyl ether using suitable catalysts, probably getting hydrogen in a massive scale from solar energy use and hydrolysis of water, or using water at high temperatures and producing hydrogen, And that hydrogen plus carbon dioxide plus catalyst would give you methanol or dimethyl ether. Both can be used directly as fuels in cars with very little environmental negative impact. Dimethyl ether can be used exactly like diesel. But nobody in the petroleum industry and the lobbyists from carbon industry want to switch over to new kinds of fuel which could be more environment friendly. No laws, Americans have been, Dr. Ola has been trying in the United States for years together to get the specifications for methyl alcohol and dimethyl ether to be used as a fuel. No, nothing has come. No enactment has come to shift to other fuels other than coal and petroleum. There is a time, probably a quantum shift to, then it becomes a cyclic process. Carbon dioxide is produced even by fuel, oil and coal and converted to methyl alcohol and recycled. Now, there has been work is going on to use artificial trees with nanoparticles on them, on plastic sheets, which convert directly carbon dioxide into methanol and other hydrocarbons. And that can be get collected as a sap in the bottom of the tree. It has been demonstrated again by the Ola group of scientists in University of probably California or somewhere in the United States. His book is there on life beyond hydrocarbons. That could be seen. Methanol economy beyond hydrocarbons. Now there is other approach which has been tried at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology is converting carbon dioxide into methane and other alcohols, aliphatic alcohols, by modifying soil bacteria to use soil carbon dioxide. Which will be again a future kind of a challenge, which whatever we do, we have to finally combat carbon dioxide problem. So another method is to use carbon dioxide, put it into seawater, adjust the pH of the seawater, and the calcium carbonate will be precipitated from the calcium saturated water, seawater, and that calcium carbonate and the ooze, clayey ooze in the bottom can make a cement. It will be low energy cement. That is also one of the technologies which have been thought of. But it requires a change in thought process. It requires new laws, it requires new approaches, new initiatives by the various regulators and government bodies to switch over, to think, to plan for carbon dioxide capture and carbon dioxide sequestration and converting into useful products. It can be converted into polycarbonates, as some doctors have told. It can be converted into many other products. But since we require fuel, it will be completely sustainable fuel cycle if I use hydrogen by electrolysis through solar energy and use this hydrogen into. And another method is the tri-reforming of carbon dioxide and methane itself together. Both are greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide and methane can be converted again to hydrogen, and that hydrogen will reduce carbon dioxide to methane, and methane will be recycled. And methanol will also be formed. So that is another pathway which has been thought of. So the future of environmental protection would finally lie in converting carbon dioxide into useful products. Various innovative fuels have been also suggested, like the oxy-water. You electrolyze water, it will become HOH, ionize it, put it into the engine, and it burns. So this is one of the technologies which have been thought of. So water itself can be used as a fuel. And electricity required will be not very high. So even the car batteries can produce enough of HOH in the system. These are some innovative technologies which can be thought of. And with this, I think I'll thank the chair and thank Dr. Garg to have given me an opportunity to come here to talk. Thank you very much.